The Sublime Beauty of Salvation. Devotional Thoughts for Women by Marianne M. Grutner. God is a lover of the beautiful, and above all that is outwardly attractive, He loves beauty of character. He would have us cultivate purity and simplicity, the quiet graces of the flowers.
Good morning, dear friends. Today, March the 3rd, our devotional is entitled Courage to Confront Yourself. Our scripture reading is from Genesis chapter 42 and verse 21. We are truly guilty concerning our brother, for we saw the anguish of his soul when he pleaded with us, and we would not hear. Therefore, this distress has come upon us. Joseph had been treated mercilessly by his brothers and taken to Egypt. He had the respect of everyone until he was harassed by Potiphar's wife. Because he did not give in to her advances, he was thrown into prison. He left there to interpret the king's dream and, demonstrating wisdom and insight, became governor of Egypt. Once in power, Joseph could take revenge on his brothers. Under his administration, immense storehouses were built throughout Egypt and ample provision was made for preserving the surplus harvest expected in years of plenty. Meanwhile, as his brothers grew older and more experienced in life, they became more displeased with what they had done. They might have been punished themselves when a difficult situation arose, believing it to be divine punishment. At least that was how they reacted when, threatened by the famine that was ravaging Canaan, they went down to Egypt to buy supplies. Arriving in Egypt, they knelt before Joseph. He recognized his brothers, but they did not recognize him. His name was different, and there was little resemblance between the leader they saw and the teenager they had sold to the Ishmaelites. When Joseph saw his brothers bowing down before him, he remembered his dreams. Not knowing whether their hearts had changed, he tested them. He demanded that they bring him their youngest brother. Joseph then put his golden cup in their bags and returned their money to them in their sacks. These events brought back memories of their crime. Feeling guilty again, they had no peace. However, they decided once and for all to confront their sin for exactly what it was. The verse is clear. They admitted their mistake and saw the succession of events as consequences of their wrongdoing. A guilty conscience, after doing something we knew was wrong, is grim. Is this your case? Don't carry the guilt with you any longer. The only way to escape legitimate guilt is to face it. Acknowledge your mistake and accept the forgiveness freely offered by God. Accept this surgery performed by the great physician, which results in a transformed life. We are truly guilty concerning our brother, for we saw the anguish of his soul when he pleaded with us, and we would not hear. Therefore, this distress has come upon us. Genesis 42, verse 21.